So ever since Chapter 6 has released, people all around my comments are asking for an FPS tutorial because apparently there's a lot of frame skips this season and FPS drops that people are complaining about. The most popular issue I'm seeing right now is the freezing. I mean, this literally makes the game unplayable. In this video, I'm gonna definitely help you improve your frames so that you can stop lagging in Fortnite Chapter 6 and stop those annoying freezes that happen occasionally. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, and if you're lagging ping-wise as well, you should check out my other two videos in my description to get that solved as soon as possible. I don't want ping and FPS to be the only thing in the way of you making your first earnings in Fortnite Chapter 6. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Alright, so our first tweak of the video is our power options, and we can set these up by going to Edit Power Plan right here under Control Panel. Once you're there, click back into Power Options and make sure that High Performance is enabled. If you have a program like Exit Lag, which I do but I'm not using it, it provides you a high performance profile already which you can use for higher FPS. Power Saver is really only for laptops, so make sure you have your high performance thing enabled. This will just make sure that you get the most performance out of your power options as possible. By the way, if you had this set to anything else, you are going to see a significant increase in performance right away. Alright, so our next tweak, we are going to go to our graphics settings right here. You can type that in and click it right here. So right here, this will probably be disabled for you, so go ahead and turn it on. And then right here where it says choose an app to set a preference, you're going to choose a desktop app and click browse. Once you're here, you're going to locate to your Fortnite folder. This is mine right here. It's probably not going to be the same for you. And you are going to click Fortnite Client Win64 Shipping.exe. Once it's been added, you can click Options and set it to high performance, which basically means it'll use your GPU as much as possible to push your game to its max limits. No, this is not overclocking. This is just making sure that your graphics card is not sipping on a juice box while your core is trying to run the whole game. Again, if you had this disabled before and enable it now, you're going to see a pretty big jump in your frames. If you do experience issues with it, like your PC lagging or anything else, you can always undo this step. But personally, I don't see a problem with going ahead and enabling this setting due to its literally just free performance. Okay, so our third step, we are going to want to turn on Windows Game Mode, and we can do that by going into here, and you're going to see Game Mode Settings once you enter it right here. Enable Game Mode right here. You can see when Game Mode is on, Windows optimizes your PC for play. This is almost hand in hand with the graphics settings because it basically does the same thing, and personally, I've had zero issues with this, and it makes my PC run so much smoother, so I definitely recommend you enable this setting. Like always, if you change your mind, you can always undo this step in reverse. Alright, so our fourth tip right here, we're going to want to defrag and clean our drive. So we're going to type in disk cleanup right here. And I've already cleaned both of my drives recently, so basically just select both of them and click OK, and you will go through a process of cleaning your drive. This is completely risk-free. This is almost recommended by IT experts just every now and then just to clean your PC up a little bit. Essentially, you're just cleaning up your drive, so this is really healthy for your PC, and I would recommend doing this step. Alright, so for tweak number 5, we're going to go to background apps, and we are going to definitely disable all of these. All of these processes are secretly running in the background if you have this enabled. Go ahead and disable this. I promise you, you will not regret it. This is just so much stuff running in the background. If you really need any of these, you can enable them one by one, but I would recommend turning all of these off and opening them manually. This will also reduce your ping, which is one of the steps in my ping video that you can check out in the description. Alright, so for tip number 6, we are going to open up Task Manager, and we are going to go to Startup. So right here, you can see these are all the processes that immediately start once your PC receives power. I recommend going through and disabling as much of these as you can that you don't need. Obviously, I wouldn't disable audio drivers, but I would go ahead and disable all of the apps that you don't immediately need running when you start up your computer. This will not only reduce the background apps that are running in your computer, but it will also make sure that your PC starts a little bit faster. I definitely recommend doing this, and again, if you change your mind, you can always enable them again. Alright, so for tip number 7, which is my last tip for you guys to stop lagging in Fortnite, I highly recommend you guys play around with performance mode in DirectX 11 or 12 and see which gives you the most stable FPS. It's always good to go with the option that gives you the most stable FPS because you don't want to lag in endgame and have perfectly good FPS when you're camping. So like I said, just toy around with both of them and see which one actually works out being the best for you, and you could just use that. So yeah, I recommend switching back and forth and just playing with it and seeing how it affects your gameplay. And if DirectX 11 gives you more stable FPS than performance mode, then just stick with DirectX 11. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe because I'm really trying to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Thank you guys so much for all the support lately, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.